been following Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. I know he's Canadian, but I would love it if you could put a word in with Hillary, when potential running mate. I don't know, maybe Secretary of State.
I will say this. He has absolutely destroyed every stereotype people have about Canadians.
That he has. That he has.
Invariably, the Canadians are upbeat, optimistic, can-do. They're embracing. They're inclusive. It's an amazingly
Who's
impressive...
more inclusive than him?
I mean, he really has. Everything I ever believed about Canadians, old Rob has proved that you can't be... Stereotypes are not good, positive or negative, I guess.
Now, Ford, by the way, wearing the same outfit he did on Jimmy Kimmel, Ford making not one but two gaffes at City Hall yesterday. First, casting the only vote against naming a Toronto street after Nelson Mandela, drawing jeers from other councillors.
Madam Speaker,
motion number 22, notice.
Wow. Full to Pitfield.
Number 28.
And then he was the only vote against congratulating Canada's Olympic athletes, again by mistake. But Ford says they were both mistakes and that he has some serious back issues to blame.
I'm not using an excuse or anything, but I couldn't even move. So I'm running back and forth and just trying to stretch my back, and I came back as I guess I pushed the wrong button. So, of course I support Nelson Mandela. I was the one who wished him a happy birthday here, and the Olympic athletes, of course I do. So if I made a mistake, I apologize.
How does Nelson Mandela feel?
Ford did ask council to revisit the motion so he could change his votes, but because some councillors had left, that didn't happen. Of course, this brings us back to Jimmy, who just couldn't let this one slide.
Oops. He said, I guess there are two buttons. He said he pressed the wrong button. His fingers get slippery from the buffalo wings sometimes. But I have to say, I support the mayor on this. Finally, a leader who's not afraid to take a stand against athletic excellence and Nelson Mandela. Come on, Toronto. How can you not re-elect this guy? He's the best. And by the way, it's Wednesday. This is the first mistake he's made all week.
Yeah, one quick note, as we mentioned, did you notice he was wearing the same outfit that he wore on Kimmel last month, coincidentally? The one Jimmy said he looked like a magician in. Toronto.